Good morning. It's Jean. Uh, this is the beginning. This is day 2. My fingers also little. Can you see my hand? No, you can't see my hand at all. Uh, my boyfriend says take off my glasses so you can see my face, but I might take them off. But as I said, this is day 2. The sickness, the nausea, the cold and hot chills. My skin hurts. It's crazy, but that's, please excuse me, that was the television. This is for doctors. I have yet to hear a doctor say, what's best for you, Miss Stallworth? Except Dr. Guida. She spoke with me. She gave me a referral. I went to the sickle cell clinic at Shands, and I told the doctor about the pain. They call it sciatic nerve, where it goes down like the back of your thigh all the way down to the bottom of your foot, and the pain shoots out the bottom of your foot, sometimes in the middle of your foot. Most times it feels like it comes out the heel of my foot. My arms hurt, my neck hurts, even my ear hurts. Dr. Tran says he wants a doctor to tell me why I hurt so bad. Well, 1992, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, a guy decides to drink and drive. I was in a community transportation van on my job at the PAL Center, which was a part of University Medical Center. After about being home for a week, the driver of the van, she calls me and she says, Miss Jean, are you okay? I said, baby, I hurt so bad. She said, Miss Jean, you were tossed around like a rag doll. Oh my God, you were flying from the front to the back. You hit the top, you hit the bottom. I saw your head turn around backwards. You were hurt really bad, Miss Jean. I said, oh, thank you, baby, because nobody else seems to think so. But she was driving the van. I was a passenger taking children home from the daycare. I fought and fought and fought to get a doctor to treat me. I worked at Shands. Back then it was University Medical Center. But I worked at this hospital, and I could not get a doctor to save my soul. They kept stonewalling, stonewalling, stonewalling. I say, I need to see a doctor. Well, we don't have enough people today, Miss Stallworth. You can't see a doctor today. It was always, you can't see a doctor. No, you don't have time. No, we don't have time. No, you can't go. No doctor would say anything to me. No doctor would touch me. I had this one doctor named Dr. Sanjay. 4-4 clinic. I started to tell him what happened to me. No, 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 wait, Miss Stallworth. I am the doctor. I have the education. I'll tell you if you hurt and how much you hurt, because I'm the smart one. This is what a doctor said to me at Shands. I had surgery at Shands years ago. Had a total hysterectomy. They botched it. I had a hole in my stomach for weeks. No doctor believed me. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, blah, blah. I was in the medical field from the time I was 24 to the time I was 38. I'm not stupid. But they treat you like you are stupid. And they talk to you as though you are a rug on the floor. Dr. Tran, the reason why I hurt so much is because I've been in 2 violent car crashes. I mean, I was tossed around like a rag doll. The police told my husband not to let me see the wreckage because it's been his experience in the past that people who see the horrendous crash, the way the car is crumpled up, some of them fall dead from a heart attack. So I was always told, don't let your wife see the wreckage. I never got to see it, but I carry it with me every day. 2002, I was helping a friend of mine. He was showing his appreciation by taking me to breakfast at Burger King. I believe we were on First and Iona, and we had the right of way. The stop sign was here, and we were going just fine, talking, and all of a sudden, all you hear is bam, and I could feel the seatbelt choking me. This is why my body hurts so bad. I've been in 2 major car accidents. 3 years with no treatment at all. I don't know if it's something on my forehead or something in the stars that say just treat this woman with no respect, give her nothing, send her all but white people to talk to. Because that's what it seems like. Oh my God. It hurts to drink water. It hurts to take a shower. It hurts to comb my hair. The shaking. See? The shaking. My hands just tremble. And these 2 women in the Murray Hill Clinic on Normandy lied. When the lady was sitting down in the office and she had this black woman with her, I'm still in a daze. You have no clue. Oh my God. I can't say I wish you could feel it, but I wish you could feel it to know what I'm talking about. The pain, the agony, the despair you feel. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to say. Dr. Tran, Dr. Haddad, a lot of doctors make me pay because I've been hit by 2 people who didn't give a hoot about me or anyone else. You know, when the lady hit us, you know what she said? My husband's going to be so upset. I wrecked the van. We just bought it. I was just driving it home. The police officer said, ma'am, Do you see that woman? She's hurt. And all you can think about is what your husband's going to say to you. He just shook his head and said, some people, they put me in the ambulance and they took me to the hospital. And this whole time, doctors make you feel so bad, so guilty, like you did something to hurt yourself. But you know you didn't. Every day, I think about it. Every day. At night, sometimes I still have nightmares. I hear the crunching of the car. I feel the pain. And then there's the despair. People look at you and say, it don't look like nothing's wrong to me. But that's your opinion. That's your opinion. Nothing wrong. You go on the way I look. You don't listen to what I tell you. When I say my fingers are numb, right through here, I can't feel anything. In these two fingers here, and these two fingers here, they're numb all the way down. A nurse in Dr. Wynn's office at Shands in the Twin Towers, Tower 2. Why are you here? I don't know why I'm here. Dr. Tran said he wouldn't treat me anymore if a doctor could not tell me why I hurt so bad. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. 2 major car accidents. I'm not a big person. I'm 4'11". I weighed 90 pounds at the time. I was tossed really bad. And then, after they kicked me out of the clinic in Shands, because I spoke my mind, I said how I feel and what I thought, so they kicked me out of the clinic. They called me disruptive. I'm disruptive because I spoke up, because I was tired of begging for better pain medication. My pain manager, Justin, he knew. He could see it in my face. One time I was hurting so bad that he just said, Dr. Haddad, this woman needs a shot. She's in bad shape. He'd never seen me in such pain before. And they were arguing over who's going to give the shot. Justin said, I don't care who gives the shot. Just give it to her. She's in pain. He didn't lose his job for that. But I got kicked out of the clinic. I'm going to write you a referral to pain management, da-da-da. Never got a referral. Never had MRI, CAT scan, myelogram. Nothing. So when I got kicked out of the clinic and they sent me to Dr. Guida, she is just so nice. I love to hear her speak. Miss Stallworth, if you lost weight, you look funny. Your skin would hang off your body. That's how she speaks. And I think it's cute. But she talks to me. She looks me in my face. She asks me how I feel. What's going on with me? Not, well, I think you feel this way. Or I think you shouldn't have this. Because I don't like it. It's never been about, Miss Stallworth, how can we make you comfortable? I had a pain manager by the name of Robin Mormon, and then she got married and she became Robin Mormon Lee. I knew she was going to quit because she was from my part of the country. She's a little country girl. You get married, you have babies, you stay home, you take care of your babies. And I knew my treatment was going to go downhill. And that's what it did. Psh, downhill. But Dr. Guida, I felt so comfortable going to this clinic, just at ease. It's right around the corner from my home. The pharmacy is right around the corner from the doctor's office. I don't have to wait all day for my prescriptions to be filled. It's just perfect. And because my pain medication got stolen, the office manager, Sam, she told me, darling, I hate to tell you this, but your friend took your pills. No, Deborah wouldn't do that. Her name is Deborah Giles. She would never steal anything from me. And when I tried to get Deborah to go back up to the office to be there with me so Sam can say to her face that she thinks my friend stole my pills. But as I said, by the time I got in touch with my friend, I was already home. And when she went up there, Sam lied. She said, I didn't say that. I don't even know you. Why would I say that? Well, that was my thought exactly. You didn't know my friend. Why would you accuse her of stealing my medication when you didn't even know who she was or how long we'd been friends? But the only thing that I asked you to do was stand up to what you said. Instead, you made me look like I said she stole my medication. And I did not say that. You said that, Sam. And then, when I just wanted the proof in my medical file that I did the right thing, because I spoke with an attorney, and he said, well, you know, without you coming in my office, I can't really tell you much. But if I were you, I would take a copy of the police report, write a letter, self-explanatory, and have it entered into your medical file. So that's what I did. And then they came up with this lie. I threw a letter. I threw a letter so hard that the nurses had to run for their life. It was so much commotion. I disrupted everything so badly. And I was like, wait, I'm confused. What are you talking about? Well, don't you try to fight this, because I'll have 3 nurses that will say you did it. I can get them to say you did it. And this is how all my trouble started. I just wanted it in my file to prove that I did all the necessary steps. I suffered the whole month of August, a month and a week, throwing up, vomiting, can't sleep, can't eat, can't take a bath because your skin hurts. The water hurts your skin. Y'all don't know. Y'all just don't know. That woman in Dr. Guida's office at the Murray Hill Clinic on Normandy Boulevard lied. And then the black lady, never seen her before in my life. Never. And she's saying I fingered her. And she was standing there in a sweatshirt and sweatpants. I didn't know who she was. And then just the 9th of this month, as I'm leaving the doctor's office and turned off my cell phone because I was outside, she tells me, I told you not to fight. I told you I can get 3 nurses who will say you did this. I told you not to fight. So what do you think that is? The Constitution says I have a right to face my accusers. I told Dr. Guida, I know it doesn't make any difference, but I didn't do the things that they said I did. You saw me, Dr. Guida. You saw how sick I was, how slow I moved. I hadn't gotten over going through withdrawals back in August, and this is now November. And I was so sick, it took me a long time to get over that. And now look, Dr. Tran wants to make me go through withdrawals because he doesn't like the amount of pain medication I take. Because he doesn't like that I'll take it for the rest of my life. Because he doesn't like it. And because these women lie. Now, I'm getting ready to go through this again. But I'm going to show you what it's like. Because those women in the Murray Hill Clinic lied. There was never any investigation. The nurse manager for First Coast Advantage, her name is Lakeisha. She said, Miss Stallworth, do they have cameras? I said, I don't even know. And so the insurance lady, her name is Patrice Love. She was great. She said, Miss Stallworth, you were very sick. I said, yes, ma'am. I was so sick, I didn't have the urge to throw anything, shall I say the strength. Your whole body hurts when you go through withdrawals. It was the most horrifying thing I've ever been through in my life. And I had 2 kids. It is the most horrifying thing. And I'm so scared. I'm going to die this time. I don't think I can take it a second time. And all because those 2 women in that office lied. Sam, the black lady, and another white lady. She's really tall. She has short blonde hair. Nobody will ever give me her name. But the lady I gave the envelope to, she smokes. I don't know her name, but she has a very short haircut and she has a wispy voice, kind of rough voice. I set the envelope on the desk. You know, when you open the window and sign in, I set it right there on the desk. And I just said, would you please put this in my file for me? She said, yes, ma'am. I said, thank you so much and have a good day. And I turned around and I walked out. I got into my car. I put my car in drive and I pulled away. And as I'm turning, I see in my rearview mirror and my side mirror this black lady standing in the middle of the parking lot. Well, I mean, I was gone, so I didn't think it was for me. I kept going. And then when I went in November is when they told me, you can keep coming to see Dr. Guida, but she's not going to write you any pain medication. You'll have to get that someplace else. So you want something in your file? So put that in your file. You will no longer be treated by Dr. Guida. And she can't say anything about it. She can't override it. She can't feel sorry for you and give you your medication. I'll see to that. I'll make sure. Now, if I was so disruptive And all these nurses and patients had to run for their life. Why didn't they call the sheriff's office? If I was so rude and so obnoxious and just scared everybody, why did they not call JSO? I'll tell you why. Because I was so sick, I could barely walk. You can ask Deborah Giles. You can ask Gina Owens. You can ask my boyfriend. You can ask the rescue when they came to get me. They took me to St. Vincent's emergency room. And the charge nurse in the emergency room told them to dump me out front. She did not talk to me. She did not take any vital signs. She did nothing. She turned her back to me, threw her hand up like this, and told rescue, dump her out front. This happened in St. Vincent's emergency room, August 14th, 2011. Rescue knew how sick I was. That's why they took me to the emergency room. And the charge nurse at St. Vincent's Hospital told rescue to dump me out front. And that's what they did. They dumped me out front. These women in the Murray Hill Clinic, Shands, Jacksonville, told this humongous lie and caused me all this pain and suffering because they were mad because I said if Sam could not stand up to what she said, she should have never said it and kept her mouth shut. That's all that's in the letter. I did not cuss anybody out. I did not call anybody bad names. None of it. I have copies. I sent copies to my insurance agent, Miss Patrice Love. There's nothing in there. Nothing derogatory, anything. It just said if you cannot stand up for what you said, don't say anything. If this is how these doctors and nurses feel about patients, they all need to just turn in their license and go somewhere. This was not my fault. These women lied. I sent 2 complaints to Tallahassee, to the licensing board for RNs. They never got in touch with me. They never called me back. They never sent me a letter. They never sent me an email. Nothing. As far as they're concerned, I'm just this obnoxious, unruly, flippant, blank, blank, blank female. Oh, we're not going to do anything to you all. Well, even if she didn't do it, I mean, look at it. She already got kicked out of the clinic. Who's going to believe her? And that's what they're counting on. But I will be on this internet. I will be on the news. I will bring it all out. I don't care. Because I did nothing wrong. I did not do anything that woman said. And the black lady, never seen her again. That's right. I'm still going to the Murray Hill Clinic to see Dr. Guida. So you all judge for yourself. If I was such a horrible, horrible person, no police were called, but I can still come and see Dr. Guida. She just can't write me my morphine and my Lortab. All the other things I get, yes, I've been going to the clinic ever since. These women lied. They lied on me. Number 2, the Constitution. I have a right to face my accusers. All I want them to do is admit that they lied and apologize and give me back my Dr. Guider. Dr. Guider, thank you for everything. Thank you for treating me with respect. Thank you for listening to me. She is so funny. She is so sweet. I really like Dr. Guider a lot. I love the fact that I can go right up the street from my home. But will someone help me? These women lie in court. They go to jail. They lose their license. But that's nothing compared to what they put me through for no reason. Just because they were mad, I wanted my paperwork in my file to prove I did all the right things. This has nothing to do with the 4th floor clinic at Shands. This has to do with the Murray Hill office on Normandy. My name is Jean Stallworth, and I did nothing. But who's gonna believe me? Ask Justin, my pain manager. My old pain manager, Robin Mormon. Hey Robin, how's your family? I hope you're doing well. She told me, Miss Stallworth, your pain level is that of a cancer patient. So what does that tell y'all? I did not do this to myself. But the doctors, they make me pay over and over and over for something I did not do. But they make me pay for it every day of my life. I don't understand. But the women in the Murray Hill office, Shands, UF, Florida, those women lied on me. When will it stop? What, they want me dead? Because that's what happens to some people when they go through withdrawal. Their heart just can't take it. And they're trying to kill me for something I did not do. You can ask my boyfriend. I was too sick to throw gum away. How are you going to take a 2-ounce letter? That's crazy. But those women in the Murray Hill Clinic, Shands, Jacksonville, they lied. I did none of those things that they said. But because I spoke my mind in the 4th floor clinic and they put me out of the clinic for speaking my mind, they're saying, well, she probably did it, so we're not going to do anything. It'll blow over. She has nothing. Nobody will believe her. Look at her. Look what kind of person she is. Well, let's look at that. I've never been in trouble. I never even had a ticket. Never. Well, I'll see you guys later on or tomorrow. Depends on how bad I get today. Dr. Tran, that is why they won't let me have my pain medication in Dr. Guyda's office, because I wanted to do the right thing. It's like a guy being accused of rape and he knows he didn't do it, but everybody is so ready to jump on the bandwagon. Nobody looks at the facts. And this is what happened to me. Dr. Tran is making me pay for the car accident. The people in the Murray Hill office, they're making me pay for the accident over and over and over. President Obama, I did not do this. They're telling a lie. And I just want them to pay. They need to lose their license and never to work with people again, because they told a lie. What else will they do to a patient to make themselves look good? What will they do? Patrice, love, First Coast Advantage, thank you. Miss Sandra at Dr. Tran's office, thank you. Dr. Guyda, thank you. Every month I come to see you, you greet me with a smile. Because when you heard that woman say, I threw a letter, your face looked just like mine. What? Like, she threw a what? And as Dr. Guyda told me, Miss Stallworth, I did not hear anything. I did not hear a sound. I said, that's because it never happened, Dr. Guyda. But the women in the Murray Hill Clinic are lying. Well, thank you for listening. And I'll see you again. So I'm telling you, just brace for it, because it is not a pretty sight. It's a horrible thing to have to go through. Thank you all.